Welcome back to another edition of Season Predictions by the Smartphone General Manager. Today we focused on the Dallas Cowboys. Yeehaw, let's get them. First off, I think Jerry Jones finally got out his feelings about players, lovey-dovey, falling in love with the players after they prime, and he got rid of Zeke. They franchise tagged Tony Pollard. They replaced Zeke with Ronald Jones, which is kind of sneaky, underrated. They got rid of Kellen Moore, which I'm not really too good with because he was average. I mean, the point of offense coordinator is to score as many points, but Mike McCarthy taking over the play calling. He's basically just saying they going to simplify the game plan so Dak doesn't throw as many interceptions because he led the league and he missed like 5 games. With that, on top of that, Jerry Jones, I feel like he got like King's ransom. He traded a 5th-round pick for Stephon Gilmore opposite Trayvon Diggs with a new extension. And then he traded the Texans, Brandon Cooks, right up the road from Houston to Dallas for another 5th-round pick. So he got 2 star players for low risk, high reward. And along with all the pieces, Dan Quinn was retained as defense coordinator. So that's another year in the system with all the players. I think they do have a great defense. Zach Martin is holding out with training camp started maybe 2 days ago. With that being said, let's get right into it. I do have high hopes for them starting in week 1 at Giants. I know it's going to be New York, but I think New York just don't have enough firepower to beat the Cowboys. Like the Cowboys, if you were better, you can bet the Cowboys all day September, October, November. Then when December it get a little tricky, so leave them alone then. But in the early months, they going to look good. And for sure, I got them winning this one on the road because for some reason, Dak has a better road record than home record. So I have them winning that one. That's a win. And then week 2 at home, Jerry World, home opener is going to be revved up. I know Aaron Rodgers has like an 8-3 career record versus the Cowboys, but I do have them winning that one because, I mean, it's going to be some nuances for the Jets to get all the pieces fixed and everything. Week 3, come on, the Cardinals, they tanking now. We're going to say that's a W. Week 4 versus the Patriots. The Patriots just don't have enough firepower to go toe-to-toe with the Cowboys. Unless Dak make mistakes, I can't see them losing that one. Week 5 at the 49ers. I think this is going to be Dak revenge game. I think they blow the 49ers out the water. I know they got a good defense. I'm not really too high on the 49ers DBs other than Hufanga. The other starters are like not too good. I mean, they all can be exposed. Week 6, I do have them losing. This is the Kellen Moore revenge game. He like, oh, y'all going to fire me for scoring too many points. I think him and Justin Herbert is going to be a great pairing. And then a week 7 bye week. Come out the bye, play the Rams. I'm saying the Rams are tanking. A lot of people saying just because Matthew Stafford is back, they not tanking, but they really tanking in my eyes. But, I mean, until, proven otherwise, that I have them tanking. And then week 9 at Eagles, I do have them losing to the Eagles going to the Eagles. Lincoln Financial Field is a tough place to play, division rival, so I have them losing that one. And then week 10 versus the Giants, I do have them for the season sweep of the Giants. Week 11, I do have them beating Bryce Young quarterback versus a good defense. Dan Quinn going to do what it do. Week 12 versus the Commanders. I do think the Commanders are going to be sneaky good this year, but I think Dallas have what it takes to beat them. And then week 13 versus Seattle. Seattle coming from West Coast to East Coast. I just have the Cowboys beating Geno. I don't think he's going to replicate the same type of success that he had last year because the quarterback's coach is now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense coordinator. And then week 14, they do the season split. The Eagles coming to Jerry World late in the year. And then week 15, when they start getting December, they start losing. So I have the Bills beating them at Buffalo. And then week 16 at Dolphins, I think by then, Jalen Ramsey is going to be back, full health. They're going to be full strength. Tyreek Hill, Trayvon Diggs. They got 2 good corners, but I still would take Tyreek and Jalen Waddle over the corners. And then week 17 versus the Lions, I do have them beating the Lions, but the Lions are going to be formidable in the NFC. And then week 18 at Commanders, I do think they rest their starters for the playoffs. So I do have the Commanders winning. A lot of people didn't think that last year, but I didn't think like they didn't really play. Like they wanted to put some baloney on film, Washington. So they lost that game last year. It looked bad before the playoffs, but I had a feeling they really baited a lot of people. That's why they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because a lot of people said, man, y'all seen the Cowboys last game and all that. But I seen what they was doing from the jump. Ending off, I have them ending with a 12-5 record. On the way to the playoffs, another 12 wins stacked on Dak and Mike McCarthy's belt. I think they become like a top seed. And like and subscribe, Cowboys Nation. I'm very high on y'all. I am a Ravens fan, but I will show love. Let's get them. Yeehaw. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.